Frustrates me to see him not being able to show his talent in America at the minute. What are your thoughts on that whole situation?
Even though he's struggling, for me, he's still the second biggest talent after Jet Lawrence. I mean, things are not going his way. Either is it him mentally, is it the bike problems he's facing, is it whatever reason. There's 101 scenarios what people are saying on the internet. I don't know. I spoke to him every now and then, and I mean, whatever he tells me is confidential, so it's not for people to know, but still his talent is not gone, and it just hurts me seeing him struggle because I know how good he is.
I don't know if you got speaking to him in America, but what do you think's happened to him? Is it more bike or him? He's not, because obviously he's not showing the level he had the year before in MXGP.
Yeah, Jorge, I'm really sad for him, of course, because I know him since he was riding 85, and he was with us a lot of years, riding with myself, and we battled some races also after. And what seems now like that, it's quite of a struggle for him, because he complains about the bike, okay, but I think only with his technique and only with his knowledge and experience and trainings, he has to be anyway top 5 every race, even if he's struggling a lot. So seeing him struggling that much, it's not nice, of course, and for sure I talk with him. He's figuring out a lot of difficulties on the team there, but I hope he can figure it out and show what he's capable of. Yeah.
How did you approach situations like that in your career, where the bike wasn't where you wanted it, you didn't feel comfortable enough to maybe win? Were you able to accept a 3rd, 4th, 5th and work with the team that way? How would you approach that scenario?
Yeah, let's say that I always have been quite good with setting up the bike myself, and also because the team where I was for 20 years, the Cairoli team always explained me things since I was small and learned me how to set up the bike and everything. So I was a guy who was quite, let's say, technical on this stuff, and I can understand a lot of difference between parts and stuff. So like a dyno, let's say, human dyno, let's say. So I think it's something you need to have, especially if you want to go to US, where people don't know you like him, and he has been in the team with the Cairoli, of course, for a lot of years, and they set up the bike for him and everything. He's quite a young age still, and going there and don't having so much experience in setting up the bike is also difficult, because when you don't know what you really want, you can go easily off way, and then if you don't have a guy in the team that tells you, hey, stop, you need to go this way, then it can be a very big struggle. Yeah.
Just finally, on racing, Jorge, he obviously learned a lot from you within the same team in MX2, and then next thing you were basically title rivals, and there was some races you had a lot of battles and he would never let you by easily, and sometimes you lost touch with Herlings at the front. Was that easy for you to deal with, battling him, being you basically told him your secrets? How was that for you mentally, just trying to pass him most weekends?
No, let's say that we had some troubles, of course, because on that year, because of course he always had good starts. He was always in front, but sometimes he didn't have the fitness to stay in front for all the time. And I was a guy who was never a guy who make hard passes, so I always try to make clean passes in my career. And with him, which is a guy very difficult to pass, he made extra difficult for sure in a lot of situations. In 2020, especially 19 and 20, where I thought, of course, I could fight for the title still, and lost a couple of rounds because lost a couple of time with him in a lot of races. Also, talking with him, I say, hey, we need to work together. Of course, we need to try to let us both go in front, not other riders pass and just drop us. We need to cooperate. And he say, no, I know it's not true. I'm not doing this to you, okay, this and that. So in the end, when somebody's telling this, in the end we didn't go so along anymore in the last part of the season, because I always prefer, to have good relationship with my teammates, let's say, to cooperate together. If he's faster, I'll let him by. If I'm faster, I'll let you by. Of course, not the last 2 laps where we are winning the GP, but the beginning of the race, especially when the guys in front is pulling away and we are stopping each other, it makes no sense. that's why we lost also some good races, especially with Jeffrey going away. But yeah, it's a part of racing. I mean, I tell him this, so I'm nothing to hide. So he knows what I think about it. The team knows, he knows. So, but in the end, he was also young. He want to show, he want to stay in front of me, which I understand. It's a character. It's part of the youngster, character. So in the end, we are still quite friends, let's say. And if he needs anything, I'm always there. I try to help everybody. Even with Jeffrey, when I was team manager of the team.
That was a different dynamic as well.
I always give my best, to help everybody. Then if in the other side there is some not really trust, it's their problem. But for my side, I always try to give everyone who asks advice, give the best. If you want to take it, you take it. Otherwise, you do your own way.